I've got the look that drives you go wild. I've got the moves that really move 'em. I said chill, up and down their spine. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I make them hot, I make them shiver, their knees get weak. Whenever I'm around, they see me walk.
Hey guys, it's Chase from Burnoutinc, and well, here is the repaint on the Shawn Michaels Elite 19 entrance gear that I talked about in my last video, and I think it turned out really good. It took me about a half hour to 45 minutes to get this thing completely done, and I think it looks a lot better. Just the black and the silver matches up with his ring attire, and it really makes this gear stand out a little bit more than it did. And yeah, my fridge just started to act up again, so sorry if you hear that squealing noise. Really need to stop shooting these things in the kitchen. Anywho, just a little basic tutorial. If you want to do this yourself, you're going to need some Model Masters acrylic black paint, just flat black, and some silver. And just a couple of brushes. I'd say get a little bit of a variety going. Get something about this size, maybe smaller, so that way when you dip the black in there, you know, you got something big to just go ahead and fill up these large areas. And then you've got these two brushes here, which you're going to use for detail. Now this one, let's see, this one with the kind of, you know, angled bristles, or I don't know what you would call it because I'm not a professional painter, but it's just got a bit of an angle to it, so that way when you hold it you can get into some detailed areas, like if you want to get to the edge of it, or get some areas right in between here on the studs. This brush works really well. And then, okay, let's say when you're going through here, you're obviously going to get some black in the studs, because, you know, paint does just tend to run everywhere. And what I did was I took a brush like this, or actually I took one just a little bit thinner than this, but you could probably use this too, and just dip the very tip of it into the silver paint, and then you just kind of dab onto the stud, and it turns it basically back to normal, how it was. The Model Masters silver matches up with the Mattel silver, pretty much spot on. So yeah, that's really all there was to it. And you know, I actually thought about maybe going ahead and doing the straps or these blank areas, but you know, I like it. I like it the way it is, and I think this turns out really good. It's a shame Mattel didn't think to paint his entrance gear, because I think it matches up better, and it just looks, overall, it looks better. Oh yeah, you also might have saw that I had a little needle thing right here. I was actually using this, dipping the black paint in there to get around in these edges, which, you know, it's a good thing too, because you could just like dip it in and then just make like a streak line across here if you want to get insanely detailed with it. But I just didn't want to spend a whole lot of time on it, so I just used the brushes. But that's a good thing to use too if you have one of those. That's a basic sculpting needle that you'd normally use for like clay or epoxy or something. But yeah, I'm just rambling now. Alright, so this was Chase from Burnoutinc saying this is a super easy custom, and you have my permission to copy it, and I'll see you guys next time.